Hey guys, how's it going? Making another video. It's been a while since my last one, I'm fully aware. Most recently I've been sick, so I've been trying to get over the flu for a while, which has pushed back me making this video. But finally, I'm back making another video, and this whole feeling feels nice, being able to plan a video and check out all the cars that are going to be, specifically in this case, at the LA Auto Show, which is what I'm going to give you guys some info about. So without further ado, let's get to it. So the first car that we're going to start off with is the Rivian. So the company itself is called Rivian, and the model of vehicle is the R1T. So the Rivian R1T is a truck, and it's essentially meant to compete with the F-150s and the Silverados and the Raptors, really, as far as price goes. So the Raptors right around the $50,000 range. The Rivian is $69,000. So it's a good bit more expensive. However, for that, you're getting 400 miles of range on one single charge, which is actually more than the Tesla, pretty much all the Teslas. In addition to that, you're able to tow 10,000 pounds, which again is right on par with the F-150s and the other trucks that are currently on the market. And also you get a vehicle that is able to weigh in a meter of water, which, that's pretty deep. And I feel like, I don't know, it kind of worries me with the fact that it's electric, whether that would be an issue, because we know that, this was like from several years ago, but we know the Fisker Karmas, they were left out in the rain, at the Fisker Karma plant, I would assume, or at a dealership maybe. I'm not entirely sure anymore, but this is like old news. But essentially it rained overnight and the cars exploded. So the mixture of like electrical components and water is always something that's I'm a little bit worried about. But of course it's a car that I'm looking forward to seeing. As we know, the concept cars generally tend to not look very much like the actual production models. So we might get a car that looks a little bit different. Right now I kind of like it. It looks pretty cool. Through this whole talk, I've sprinkled in some footage of the Rivian R1T. Again, we're looking forward to seeing how it looks once it goes into production, if it ever makes it that far. For the truck world, if you guys own any trucks, let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the general concept of having an electric truck, as opposed to just like your regular trucks that use fuel or gas or diesel. It's definitely a step in a different direction. Whether it's the right direction, we get to find out. But again, let me know in the comments what you think of it, and we're gonna move on to the next vehicle. Next up, we have the Audi Etron. And so, well, for starters, let me specify, it's the Audi Etron GT. So the Audi Etron itself is sort of like a crossover / SUV type of vehicle. And that's going to be competing, of course, with all the Teslas. I'd assume with the Model 3, maybe the S as well. And then it's also going to compete with the Porsche Taycan, which is going to be going into production either 2019 or 2020. But again, it's something we're yet to find out about, and that's just for the regular Etron. So the Etron GT, we have a few teasers, some of which, or really the main one you can see right here. And the car itself, it looks like it's gonna be very sporty looking. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a 2-door or 4-door, but I can assume that it's gonna be definitely possibly rivaling the new Roadster, the new Tesla Roadster, which recently a prototype came out. And we saw about it. I posted it in my Instagram, which you should follow if you want to hear about the latest in car news. So again, the e-tron, I could definitely say that, I wouldn't be entirely sure, but I could say that there's a high chance that it's going to be on the Lamborghini platform, seeing as Audi is the parent company for Lamborghini, or possibly a Bentley platform. So that's again something we're yet to see. But either way, I'm pretty excited. I'm probably going to make a follow-up depending on how much you guys like this, how much you guys would want to see it. So definitely let me know in the comments what you think. Whether it's a car you're excited to see, the GT, the e-tron GT namely, and things that you like about it, things you don't like about it. And well, for now, I'm gonna move on to the next car, which is the Jeep Wrangler. So to specify, we're talking about the Jeep. Well, I wouldn't say it's gonna be called the Wrangler. We don't exactly know what it's gonna be called. Well, a lot of people are calling it the Jeep Wrangler pickup. A few people are like, it's gonna have its own specific name. We don't know any of that just yet, but we do know it's gonna be very much just like a regular Wrangler, where essentially the trunk is chopped off and turned into a bed. So it's gonna be a very boxy looking SUV, similar to the Wrangler, and you're just gonna have an extra bed. So similar to the Wrangler, this pickup also has removable doors, which is probably gonna be a check mark that somebody's gonna tick off when looking for a new pickup truck to buy. I can also say that it's gonna be I'd say 3.3 liter V6 engine, which is gonna put out right around 280, 290, maybe 300 horsepower. And in addition to that, it's gonna have a 6-speed manual transmission, which is a big thing for me. I love my manual transmission cars. As you guys know, I currently drive a stick shift. I mean, when I get my next car, it's definitely gonna be a stick shift. I feel like they're sort of going away now, and I feel like it's something that I wanna enjoy as much as I can before electric cars finally take off and all the self-driving cars take off. So, I mean, that's exciting for those of you stick shift drivers out there. Having a truck that's stick is gonna be great, and you can tow a bunch of stuff, and I mean, just having a cool Jeep is always nice. I mean, I'm a big fan of Jeep in general, especially the Wrangler. Just the look of it is really nice. I mean, if you get it the right color, it also really looks great. So yeah, another car that we're excited to look at and to see more of. And so we're gonna move on to the Byton. So there's a company called Byton, and they came out with a car called the M-Byte, which is a pretty interesting name, if you ask me. Looks wise, I can say it looks really nice. It's very sleek, it's very futuristic. We don't know if it's gonna actually be in the US market, seeing as it is a company from China. Price wise, it's gonna be right around the $37,000 to $40,000 range, which is super cheap for an electric vehicle, no less. And for the fact that it's an SUV, I feel like you're getting a pretty good deal for your money. Again, I feel like with electric cars, I'm always a little bit skeptical because I feel like they have the tendency to break down since it's really a new technology in the market in general. Because I do know people who've owned Teslas and they've had a bunch of issues and had to take it back to the shop. And I feel like that's really my only gauge of how electric cars are gonna do. So I guess once the Taycan comes out, once the Etron come out, and the Etron GT sedan come out, we'll have a better idea. And then of course the Rivian and the M-Byte and all of that, we'll have a much better idea of how they work, how much better or worse they are than the current diesel and gasoline cars that we have running. But yeah, as far as the prototypes and the concept cars go, those are really the main ones to look out for. And then we have like the usual suspects. You have Mercedes coming out with the Maybach, which is going to be based off the GLS. So I mean, really there won't be much difference as far as looks. Interior, it's going to be a much bigger, longer vehicle. And I'm guessing that's going to be competing directly with the BMW X7 as far as like the luxuriousness of either one. And then in addition to that, you have Porsche that's coming out with the next model of the 911. But I mean, there's nothing revolutionary about that. It's more just as the next step in the evolution of the 911. So if you guys are going to the LA Auto Show, let me know what you guys see. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing. And of course, I wish I could have gone to the one this year, but I didn't plan appropriately for it. But I will be planning on doing the New York Auto Show, which is going to be next year, early on in the year, right around April. So that's something to look forward to. So again, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, definitely leave a like. Also subscribe. I've hit 100 subscribers, which is great. So if you're a new person watching this video, definitely subscribe. Check out my older videos. You're gonna find some great stuff there. And again, look forward to seeing more content from me because I have a bunch of stuff coming out, a bunch of stuff planned, so stay tuned.